Greetings, everyone. Today I'm casting a Mythology rather than Conquerors 2 because I need to cast. I'm a little bit low on the stockpile. Plus, I was a little bit off last week and I missed. I was planning to stream yesterday. I was just too tired to do. It was more or less a makeup day. Everything's. Oh, my computer. Well, I will. Well, my mother's surgery. Don't worry. Good surgery. She lost a little bit of weight, so she had a cosmetic surgery to remove skin. So over 100. Also seeing Restream IO now Rumble, so I may need to double check that. So let's get actually to the replays. Actually, hey, I don't think there's a replay down though. This should fail, right? Yeah, just had to double check. And let's just start from the top. Was my microphone working? Yes. Alright, one last thing I forgot to check. Greetings everyone, Angry here for another Age Mythology replay. So on the left side or right side as the blue patron goddess, we have Zapata. So on the left side as the red Odin, we got AOL Mythology. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I can't pronounce anything. When it comes to relics map, we do have the Eye of Orun. Orlu. I don't know how to pronounce that word. I have only ever read it. And increases the damage of your counter infantry units. Up here we do have the Gunir Odin Spear, which does bonus, makes you have bonus damage with your counter cavalry units. Up here, Ring of Nibelung, buys a small trickle of gold, nice for all players. And Trojan Gate Hinge, increasing wall hit points by 20%. Overall, I'll say the best relic is probably this one here. Bonus damage is very situational, but not a bad thing to have. But fighting against the, Norse, it's pretty reliable getting anti-infantry capability. And also, both sides can go a bit heavy in heavy and spearmen as well, so both are decent. Housing going up around various stuff. We do of course have the monument to the villagers and a bunch of doggies. Looks like the temple's been built for Odin, so he does have now the Raidens flying about. He's going for a bit of heavy food. He is aging up to Freyja, giving access to Valkyrie. And now got relatively late age up a boss to give access to the Sphinx. The Egyptian Sphinx and not the Greek Sphinx. Because in this game, there's no Greek Sphinx. In actual mythology, there are, in fact, two different types of Sphinx. You got the Greek Sphinx, which has wings, and the Egyptian Sphinx, which you all know from the monument at least. think both are associated with riddles. I think there's one of those weird shared mythology between the two civilizations. Valkyrie does take out the obelisk, so it will no longer torment her. Fast, of course, will give access to the Sphinx. I think the Sphinx will be the Valkyrie one-on-one combat, but the Valkyrie should be able to faster. Don't know exactly off the top of my head though. 14 damage, 1.2 times 3. 15 damage times 3, 1.5, 300 health. So looks like the Valkyrie actually win, thanks to his higher attack speed and higher health. A lot higher hack armor as well. So it looks like the Valkyrie's just straight up better in every aspect. Let's cost X. 120 gold, 18 favor. 200 food, 18 favor. So roughly the same cost as you do cook food. A bit faster on gold. Same favor cost, which is probably easier for the Egyptians. I think there's a lot more upgrades to go make it better though. We have a barracks here, number of priests, so maybe I'm for secondary town center relatively soon. Go for multiple barracks here. Barracks also here, so yeah, it's probably I'm for secondary town center. I have a good number of gatherers here, gathering up all the delicious steer. Great Hunt has been utilized at one point in time. More of these monuments are going down. We got a good number of priests here. Priest, of course, an excellent anti-Sith unit. Cheap and very flexible.
Greek.
And don't cost favor. So, I say flexible, its damage output's not great, but it's very reasonable and ease of use versus myth units due to its range attack, unlike her series, which have to get into melee. You have some watchtowers. Valkyrie's getting hit by the watchtower as well as some of the other cavalry, and some of these other villagers. Does save them all. And the tower is not going down quick enough. It is taking time to collect the berries, which does clock up slower than hunts. I think also slower than chicken as well. I forget exactly off my head. Right now it's at 0.79. We have more Sphinx and the Creo Sphinx. We have a number of spearmen on the field as well. The damage seems a little off, so you must have picked up that one relic. Yep, we do have this Odin spear there. And we do have the coin trickle and the counter infantry units, which should affect, it says, throwing axemen, giving them plus 5% damage for all attacks, not just bonus damage, all attacks, which is very nice. We have the settlement here being built upon. Wooden wall now receiving fire. Does not respond to it just yet. The wall will go down. We do have a monument here, which could be a good sniping target. Which is relatively valuable. 100, 100.
And we
over here. He wants to defend this region, not try to attack and make them scatter and go everywhere. More spearmen. A handful of slingers now being built to help counter the throwing axemen. Axemen will also counter throwing axemen, but the throwing axemen will counter the axemen because axe is good against axe. Remember that. Creo Sphinx now being deployed on the field. Now they have a bit more spectral damage and health, able to more match with the Valkyrie. You do also still have the spin to win ability, which is something I do forget. Right now it does the spin to win ability is 0.8 with a bit of AoE. I'm able to keep up with them quite nicely. We have this settlement being established up here, a longhouse being built. Crossberry's already been utilized. Maybe a good idea to use the Eclipse. He has a good number of Sphinx here. An early Eclipse could be very useful, though one Sphinx getting picked off immediately. One Valkyrie remaining. Axeman or the Spirit Gauge does use the Eclipse there to buff these two Sphinx by a decent amount of damage. Able to engage the Raiding Cavalry without having the Perseus engage them. So the Perseus not doing good for your Sphinx. Of course, he's a mostly spearman with a bit more generalist for the Egyptians, but still more close to counter than generalist. But he's still actually still causing the issue. There are a couple slingers advancing. Raiding cavalry probably still a handful of raiding cavalry remaining. They can be picked on off. Got spearman here. Real Sphinx took some damage there. There's too many coming X-Men in this region. Perseus does get picked off. Pure Sphinx does not go down. Raiding Cavalry gets finished off. The initial Berserker still alive as well. Axemen will counter Perseus as well, so a mix of Axemen wouldn't be half bad. Number of priests being established, very nice. Doesn't need many of them. He's not pulling out too many myth units, or any at the moment. So better lay off the production. Just go for other units. We have a good number of the medium rating cavalry being built, as well as more throwing axemen. So Slinger Spear is good. Those just actually still in the cloth there.
In which
Armory and market has been built there. Both sides have two town centers. Blue had his second one built much earlier. It has a nice 9 villager advantage, but does have one of the gold triple relics, so it's probably cancel out, so make just call it 8 villagers. Spearmen there. Third maxing push away forward, taking out those spearmen. And looks like Blue does back out of the game relatively early. And Sangre is saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next play. A quick match, there's the replay button. Fix this bug, just like in Age of Empires 3. Example 1 and grade here for another Age of Mythology replay. Spawn on bottom right side as the blue Thor got AOL Matthew. On top left side as the red Zeus got Forever Till Dawn. Looks like some delicious gazelle being eaten. And we are going to see the armory opener to pump out upgrades / dwarves. He's also taking time to corral these gazelles to the town center. Very nice. They will start degrading immediately, so killing off the town center will of course make them nearby, but of course, like I said, degrade immediately. We have some dwarves on the build queue versus just villagers. Comes to relics on the map, we do have Ankh of Ra gives a 0.05 trickle rate, not bad. Always nice to have more favor, especially for the Norse, which is a bit more random or bursts. Got Skull of Copes. I don't know how to pronounce that. You get the monkeys. You want the monkeys. El Cerberus give faster recharge time of God powers, very fun. And up here we got the Scarab Pendant. Increase the crush damage of close range siege weapons and myth units. So all siege weapon crush damage, and I'm guessing certain myth units are classified as siege weapons. Because it says here in the script on the effects siege weapons only. Now for City, going for the Troll's opponent. Over here we do have a team to get Norm the Minotaur. Scout is here. Not too many berries in this area. Looks like the berries a little bit more. Huh. You got the Ark, and you got the not Ark. Now there's a troll. Also gives an access to the Healing Spring, and inadvertently, we also got Restoration. Healing Spring's nice and all, and also permanent. Restoration's much more strong, but also not very permanent. Hercules now established in the field. We do have a lot of red infrastructure now in the center of the map. And Norm the Minotaur's advancing, but red does get the monkeys. I don't believe these guys are classified as myth units, even though they call them magic monkeys. Yeah, a good number of them, 6 of them. I remember in not retold in regular Age of Mythology, it was just 3. 5 damage, 1 attack speed, 40 health. They're not great, but they're free. Beggars can't be chooser. In comparison to the hearse here, we got 143 health, so it's effectively 3 times the health, 10 damage, so twice the damage, and a slower attack speed. So it's effectively, hearse is equivalent to what? 2 monkeys? Or 3 monkeys? So having 2 free hearse here is not bad. Raiding Cavalry does go down. The monkeys offer a lot of extra damage to engage these early structures. Got some hoplites here, so we're close to Tox phase. Norm the Minotaur is advanced with the hoplite. The number of first use there, so Norm the Minotaur won't last too long. Does headbutts the Raiding Cavalry. One of these great balls will go down. And looks like 5 of the monkeys are still alive. I don't know what the respawn rate on the monkeys. There may be another one already in the field. Maybe it takes a little bit of time. Ah, the actual temple is actually in the middle of the map. So, red does a good job present the map. This map has a lot of foodness in the map, so claiming it is very important. There's a bit of food on the side, and plus there's a recent patch which made this map have a bit more traversable land here, because remember beforehand there was no traversable land. How this map randomly generated. Got some delicious turkeys here, or should I call them chicken? Honestly, in real life, I'm not a big fan of turkey. Turkey is just a relatively bland meat. You can go great on a sandwich, but any sandwich needs a meat and cheese, as well as some sort of condiment, whether it be ketchup or barbecue sauce. Yeah, I'm not really too hard to please. It's weird. Doesn't take much to please me, but I just don't like turkey. So, like I said, put in a sandwich form, put a slice or 2 American cheese, and then put some barbecue sauce on it. There's some damage. I think the scout was taking some arrow fire. I was trying to focus on the temple. This still has the bolt, which could be useful. Probably pick off their trolls, which stop trolling in. I can easily see saving it for it's common for what Norse players age up to get the battle board, which I don't think Zeus. Oh wait, no. I don't think Odin can get that, but this is Thor. I think Thor can get the battle board, right? I forget. Restoration on the floor and field. It's a little 2 healing abilities. Norm the Minotaur is taking some damage there. Got the Raiding Cavalry focus on Tuxface. Archers, very nice. Spearmen here are hoplites. There are no medium hoplites, no medium Tuxface. Nor medium infantry as well. Troll does go down. Tuxface being report by the Raiding Cavalry. Spearmen's gonna go on down there. Got a number of berserks here, as well as another troll. And red did take a decisive defeat there.
Yo!
I think the Healing Spring did some good work there. The constant health regen there was very nice. Restoration was pretty nice. Overall, blue did have some good micro. Adding the rating calorie focus on toxic states was very important.
Skipan.
And their plus 50% damage against them. And plus as well, now think about it. Thor does have that villager spike, which means he also has a tech spike as well. He has bronze upgrades.
To
or
Skipan.
copper upgrades. Copper. And red does not have any upgrade. It makes sense that copper upgrades is earlier than bronze. After all, bronze is metal alloy, which is what, 9 parts copper, 1 part tin. I don't know if that's by weight or by mass. Probably back then it's probably by weight. And so it makes sense that copper weapons is before bronze. They'll just do get stunned. Berserks are doing some good damage there. They have low pierce armor, so good to beat counter-strike archers. Archers are trying to focus down some... no, they're being generally moved forward. They just got moved forward there and going to get report because of that. Now Red's village has gone down. He's down by 10 now. By 20%. Boulders doing rain on it. It looks like Red does back of the game. This anchor is saying, thank you for watching. On to the next play. That was a short replays, but I can take what I get. I think it's a tournament game, so like I said, I take what replays I can get. I'm not a big fan of casting tournament replays, because you just upload them all a part of a series, which means they're not necessarily uploaded because they thought something was good. Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Age Mythology replay. Spawn bottom left side as the blue Gaia, we have Kados. Spawn top right side as the red Loki, we got Big Buddha 18. Comp guild has been established, trees are being summoned. Economic research, early economic research being it's got the citizens doing their part. Initial citizens are heroes as well for Gaia. By solemn cast right there. We have to switch between players. There's the spy. If we switch over, oh yeah. If we turn off Fog of War, we won't be able to see the fish symbol. That's supposed to be a fish, or is it like a mix of eye and a fish? I always assume it's like some sort of fish. It could be just straight up an eye and I'm just going crazy. Sorry, I overthink some stuff. We do have 4 relics in the map. We got Pelagon statues, giving villagers increased hit points by 40%, which is actually probably very useful for citizens. Of Artemis, ranged units and ranged smith units are 10% cheaper, and these in their non-favorite cost. Eye of Horrors, increased pop cap, which is very handy, and Oracle next to Istella's Hearth reduces the villager train time, which came quite handy. Temple has been established. Got now 4 set-evening research to get access trolls and some healing fountain. More trees are being summoned, but not around sentry posts protected. And a safer spot, because it does also improve wood collection rate from them. You can probably use 1 tree deposit to summon safely for better econ, and you can use the other one to surround the tower. We have now Oceanus being give access to the Caladra healing, and Quezza Dock can get out a servant, which is probably not that useful. The troll is now advancing the troll's opponent. It's not hero citizens. Hero citizens would take a lot less damage, 75% less damage, and would be able to shank the troll no problem. Though this heroic oracle can also do that as well. So maybe he sees a troll, get the relic inside the temple, and then have the oracle to shank the troll. Did that? That sort of looked funny. The donkey and the villager bounced off the economic guild. Quadro gets a good healing there. Military barracks being deployed in the field. It is pretty safe that your Norse opponent will go for throwing axemen and other infantry units and raiding cavalry. So you have a safe assumption what you can pull on the field, such as the chariot ballista being the counter infantry unit. But right now he has a single bear going for Marmellos, which is similar to the Berserk. Frontline heroics. I actually don't think I've never seen this research all too often. He's going to probably eye for more heroes. A lot of infrastructure here surrounding the town center. Maybe just going to try being annoying like that. It also means he won't be able to deploy a lot of surface area deploy there as well. Red's going for a lot of forward infrastructure, not building anything just yet. Military barracks employed in the field. Oracle is here, but looks like he's out of vision range. We also got another bite of the shark, provides more mellows of frenetics with serrated swords, increasing attack, and Gauzen's bleed effect. Bleed effects, let's see, as 0.25 divine damage per second over 3. I think it's significant. It does give him plus 5% damage as well. Not so sure how effective that poison damage. Got a good number of the Berserkers. I always view them as a bit more of a trap unit. They feel a little bit more on the misleading side. I've got Marmellos here though. Their slow attack speed really does hurt them. Either way, Chariot Ballista won't be half bad. Marmellos should be against them. Let's see, 143 health, 8.8 attack currently versus 7.3 with the bleed. I don't know how effective that is, but effectively 80% faster attack speed compared to the Herseer, so add 50% damage. So let's just round this up to a relatively 10, probably put it to 11, and 110 health. Yeah, these guys are roughly equal. 40% for hack armor, 20% hack armor, which is quite different. Yeah, I think Marmellos will beat them 1v1 combat, plus also being cheap. Got some throwing axemen, which are ranged infantry, so they will take bonus damage from Chariot Ballista and Firmas, as well as the whatever the name of the heavy cavalry is called again. Got husbandry, various economic research. Villager pause here. Looks like Red's actually low on food. Maybe queue up a dwarf. Get the villager keep going. Villager takes some damage. These other villagers need to get on out of there. Can't be losing all these villagers. Losing one is not great. Losing even more is also really not great. Got 3 Caladro, which may be a little bit too much. Another villager does go down. Trying to get to the sentry tower. Carnivore now pulling the field. More villagers going down for blue. That's got a number of Chariot Ballista, very nice. Those can hit there as well. Red, blue's winning the fight. Or blue's winning the fight, but red's winning the war. Those are now down. It says blue still has a significant number of villagers, so red may have cut villager production for too long. Hard to say exactly for sure. I know blue's villagers, Atlantean villagers, they are what? They collect 50% faster, but they take up 2 population. So I really never really gauge the economy. They don't have to drop off resources, so either way, I do like Chariot Ballista. Don't need too many of them. Marmello Chariot Ballista should be a good composition. It does raiding cavalry. A couple of the counter cavalry units could be nice and mix on in. As throwing axemen do hack damage, the Marmellos have higher hack armor than pierce armor, so the throwing axemen will hit the stronger armor type. another counter barracks being built. Though it's not utilizing his current one, so I don't think that's useful. Right now, Blue needs to focus on food. Blue's low on food. Maybe 2 more cherry ballistas is all he needs. Marmelo's would do easily fine versus these raiding cavalry. 8 damage at high attack speed versus 1.5 versus normal attack speed. I think their health is great as well. Yeah, Marmelo's will beat these raiding cavalry quite handily. With a different range hack arm as well. Triple cherry bullets not been put on the field. Which would do bonus damage both for the Herseers and throwing action. Possible age up towards Broadgate to get access to the flaming weapons as well as the battle boar. And Blue has now established a secondary town center. Spy here is being very useful, able to spot these units, but they have a watchtower nearby. Getting the villagers near the town center is not great. Cherry bullets immediately gets collapsed upon. I'm not sure where the rest of Blue's armies went. Blue already losing, I wasn't paying attention. Another counter forward to pull in the field. I am not sure what happened to Blue's army. They must disintegrate pretty quickly since way outnumbered. Zangrade saying, watching? On to the next play. Greetings everyone, and great here with another Age Mythology replay. Spawn on the left side as the blue Gaia with Kados. Spawn on the right side as the red Kronos. We got Big Buddha 18. We got trees being summoned. Oracle right there, another Oracle here. When it comes to relics on the map, we do have the adamantine shingles, increasing mana hit points by 100%. Very nice. Gambantini Odin's wand, reducing temple resource by 25%. That can be quite nice. Hard to say if that any changes, but even if you don't go for anything build, it will at least help them out. Hectic's torches, very nice. Reduce favor and recharge time with god powers. Blue crystal shard. Villagers gather from wood and gold 5% faster. Not bad. Temple now being salvaged. Red may eye the Kronos temple forward. Now got the Polyphemus, Prometheus being built on up. Give access to Promethean, which Promethean does rely on those temple torches quite a bit more, so maybe getting that out could be very handy indeed. So the only thing nearby is... where was that relic in? It was just right in the middle of the map. Nothing nearby. Oceana's now being researched. Get access to Caladria on the Servant. And for the Gaia Forest Power there. Time Shift Temple. Oh, now that's aggressive. Going to slow it down, ready for the age up, and let's see Prometheus rumble. Let's see, he does have a bit of favor right now, and Prometheus did us what, gold, right? Food. Oh yeah, I think originally in Not Retold they had a gold cost. He has 2 hero citizens. They could actually stand and fight. They will beat the Prometheus quite handy because they do 50% less damage against heroes. There goes the temple. It does give him a refund. Yeah, heroic citizens do have ×3 damage versus myth units, doing 33 damage. Similar health as well, though they will get outnumbered by the offspring. Military barracks not being built on the field. Got heroic Oracle there. Oracle needs to engage. It's a hero that has times 6 damage, which is very, very good. It's basically like a Jason or an Ajax. Oracle's still here. No additional Promethean. Frontline heroics got By the Shark and more Memellos being reviewed on up. And Temple is being brought back right over here. Very nice. It's also building a forward town center. Actually, that's not really forward. It's more just in the middle. This is a safe one. This is relatively forward one. If you see some more mellows, Herbalist's wouldn't be half bad. Oh, well, so the cows are having a bit of fun here. Let's see, what is Betty doing here? I think she drank a bit too much caffeine. Or maybe she's one of those laughing cows I've heard of before. Laughing cow Tia. Got Valor being activated there. We do now have Play, increasing the number of offsprings of Promethean. Also increases Promethean's hit points and Promethean offspring hit points. Promethean's a little bit on the wounded side. More mellows. He has frontline tactics or frontline heroes, which does favor or the resource cost of heroicifying some stuff. So he sees all those Prometheans. We've got to get some heroic more mellows. Valor's been activated. And the Eternals are a counter range unit. He's just engaging Quadras, getting some snares. Got of course Carnivore causing issues. Carnivore does go down there. Prometheans have been cleaned on up. More Prometheans in the build queue. More mellows for blue. Red is of course going to get a nice villager spike. The villager count's not even. I wonder if... Not sure, maybe red failed to build some villager time? I don't know.
UG.
Or medium or mellows advance way forward, some Calogera support. Wounds of Calogera is not super important. Their heals are nice, but they're more of a okay support unit, not a great support unit. Let's get a heroic Terma. One, maybe just enough to deal with the Calogera in the sky. Hectate's torch has been picked on up. So it looks like red is claimed Hectate's torches, which reduce favor costs. That reduced favor cost is not that 10%. I don't know how, if this game does do this game does do decimals, so it does. Yeah, look at this, highlight it. I see the number 3, but it says cost 4, so it does have decimals. In theory, there should be 3.6 favor. The faster cooldown is probably pretty good for Valor. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. We got a good number of those blue villagers going down to red villagers. Oh. Our medals are now here, which is going to cause some issues for red. Oh, and Red's army's up there. Oh, that's a lot of dead villagers from both sides. It's like, oh god. Or should I say, oh Zeus. That was a good engagement and bad engagement there by Red. Depth of fire, increasing citizens gathering heroic citizens gather rate and resource construction buildings. Thea, perhaps going for some filling in bird and dryads and the tree, Spades tree. I have no idea how to pronounce anything. Got the plow. Promethean offspring from Prometheans are here. Ballista, more turmoil. A lot of counter. The Red's going for counter units with Prometheans at the front line. Prometheans make a decent front line. Actix Torch is going to be very useful here. That's definitely for sure. Aya's going for Masons. Probably not really necessary. Does get a secondary town center, so the masonry will be useful if it gets actually fully researched. He sees all the myth units in the field. He really should have gone for more heroes. The myth units have a slight amount of crush damage. Engage the Cherry Ballista, very nice. As a Tormas, Quadra is engaging, that's a good number of Mormellos. Masonry is complete, so Council has more health and crush armor. A very good number of Cherry Ballista, but he needs his own front line. Probably some of his own Mormellos wouldn't be half bad. Blue's trying to transition to some farming economy. There's some berries here he can still claim, but maybe a little bit too risky. Also, delicious bear, though he can be a bit unbearable at sometimes. And now with Blue now resorting on farm economy, which is not great. Red will have access to all the hunts in the field. And of course berries as well. Economic technology and research and age earlier could be very useful for Gaia, making the farms a bit more tolerable. And now we have Hyperion queued on up, getting access to satyrs. It can also make all oracles have free heroic. Not yet start researching Thea. More heroic citizens being researched. Under barracks now being established. Oracle went down to a Mormello, very nice. Part of the Titans. Signed their remote stuff, which is okay. Obviously, perform emergency promotion. Brief research for Gaia. And we got triple town center for Gaia as well. Carlos is ahead on citizens, but that will soon to be changed, maybe even supplies. Because I think It may both freeze around 100 citizens at roughly the same time. Hyperion is now being researched. Hyperion gives access to Trader? No, it gives access to Chaos, right? Always good for those two god powers mixed up. They is now being researched as well. Good number of mellows. Red is going for all the research. This is a large number of cherry ballista, which is a good counter unit to the mellows. Teams will make a good frontline sponge. There's also trained up here. Red's trying to go some balls. It may trap some of those villagers. Right now, Red does have higher economic or military force in the field. Both players are needs access to the fortified town center. Just stone walls. I don't know why the upgrade just looks weird to me. Go for the levy. There is a tree. Brings out some dryads. Got the Contineris.
Burek.
Cavalry. And his opponent does not have anything to stop the cavalry. Red's not push way forward. He has two satyrs. Satyrs are not bad. Not medium cherry plus as well. Runner engage. Chaos there doing good work. And he's firing for the volley of infantry units. Runner puts down some of these units pretty quickly. Contineris advancing. Some of his own mellows are advancing way forward. Teams doing good work. More now got heavy Contineris. More cavalry for blue. Red needs to start pulling some counter cavalry units with barracks. Counter barracks. Overall, the Cherry Plus are just doing good work. They are medium now.
Burek.
Our Customer's trees got good old quadrants of human birds farmed away. Now the quadrants are in range to pull stuff up. He's also pinning back some units, so maybe those just an offensive guard AI. Red's front line is starting to fall apart, going back to Cherry Ballista, trying to maintain maximum range. Now let's go ahead and deconstruct that palace before Khan using the Valley Paw. Another palace being salvaged over here. Archer is also being pushed forward. He's here in very good numbers. It will focus down low on these units. Satyrs far away from the spears. They're being picked up by the just one at a time. There's an opportunity to do counter the Cherry Ballista once he gets in range. Argus also here. Rest of Reds and Mormellos do go down. We have now more Arcs, Archers, and Mormellos being queued on up. No counter cavalry units. They call it Alphas, so how to pronounce it. The material versus the man's lift. There's a nice little point there. Grinding up the units. Double quadra there. Something first, not just straightforward. Let's also go into the bronze research. I don't think red is done for any of the research. It looks like I got some bronze there. Rourke is being queued on up. He probably just gets that. He doesn't have hero rings to make use of it. Let's give heroes plus some defense. There's some counter cavalry units. And these barracks are going down. First one seems to be a good but they're not heavy. Heavy range is not being used by red. Tries also a bit more of a meat shield. Both units, some of the Prometheans. More Continuous, more guardsmen. If he's going with that many, he may just want to auto queue them. At least Giants, I think he has a lot of gold sword on up. Red has quite a bit of gold sword on up as well. He has to take half from the top with number 2 and various species. Doesn't destroy their counter building units. Red has a significant army here, being ground up on the choke point. There's some good job in maintaining the production, so is blue. We do now have Mythic, Prophetic, Sight, Prophetic. Where oracles generate favor and allow them to review what other players and buildings are training and researching. And red is also gone up. Atlas give access to the Argus, which also gives access to Explosion. More Argus Archer for blue. Arrows and drives 3-4, getting some more mellows, or not heavy. A number of these heroic Argus Archers. Let's see there, got some Quadria.
Go
Or
post.
the counter cavalry units, too straightforward. Focus on the red villager there, a little bit idle. Have Palestine Savage there. Palace is trying to force the build. That is not finished the palace there. He has not built a palace on the build, he needs to age up. All those citizens do go down. He has right now medium archers, which is the heavy Arcus.
Burek.
All Arcus archers, heavy archers coming on view. Atlas not being put up. Both players going for Atlas. So who's able to get Atlas first? Looks like both sides staying with Argus, so Turmo's full. We'll have some more Contineras. since there's so many Argus archers in the field, maybe a good idea not to go for the counter cavalry units, but for the only Contineers as a way to gauge them. And now Blue will just wait for his age up to complete, then open up with the implosion. It has a good number of these units up here. Got some damaged walls. Red now has Mythic Age. And the cavalry units push forward. They're being ripped apart by the Argus Archer. Simply Bird being ripped apart. But as he does manage to survive, Contineers engage the Argus Archer. Right, so also getting ripped apart. There's an opponent there. That'll help cover his advance, so some of the units are being sucked on in.
Go push.
Got some good damage on these forces, destroys a whole bunch of trees, so that should have given on a good path there, I believe. Those structures almost destroyed. Though this Gaia, no, that's Kronos, the other player's Gaia. I was gonna say, if Gaia from mana over here gets the rush going, gets some oxygen. Argus straightforward. Blue will not be able to get Atlas in time. Champion upgrades on the way for Blue, among other things. Portable structures disintegrating. Red does actually have a set of its own cavalry pushing forward. No one's seen your error research. Secret types are being researched by me as well. And Red does back the game. This ad great saying, thanks for watching. On to the next replay. Before I get on the next replay, I do need to grab a drink from nearby. Please keep. Apologies, I'm back. Greetings everyone, and Gray here with another Age of Mythology replay. Spawn bottom right side as the blue Gaia, we got Kados. On top left side as the red Zeus, we got Big Buddha 8. Eating some delicious caribou. Breeze have been summoned back here. Looks like I'm gonna try to wall in this back area. Get congested. Either way, we come to relics and excuse me, dwarven horseshoes. Give access to cavalry speed by 10%. Up here we got the bow of Artemis, increasing the range soldier range cost by 10%. At least by barring any sort of favor cost or any wood or food cost. Got Olar's bow, increasing the maximum range of ranged soldiers by 1, which those got a lot of range stuff here. And got Nose Sphinx, gave access to 20 hit points by 50%. I got Athena queued on up for Zeus. And probably for Gaia, we're probably going to see Oceanus. Oceanus now being researched. Should be any moment now. Got villager almost complete there. Oracle being heroified. Norm the Minotaur is now advancing forward. We got two heroic citizens here, so we can shrink Norm.
Bureg.
Well, it's got an Oracle here as well. That Minotaur is not going to be super cool around this region. We have frontline heroics. More Minotaur being restricted by Zeus. As well as some hoplites. Also, more manners being established here. Extra frosty variant of the military barracks. Here comes the Minotaur. And we do have the Biteless Shark now researched, or being researched by Blue. Minotaur's engaging the outpost just fine. Marmelo's trying to move over in the gauge, being heroified there. Minotaur and the Marmelos move at the same movement speed. Actually, the heroic one does move a little bit faster. That'll help engage. And Caladrius, of course, slowing down Minotaur as well as the Marmelos should be fine. Holds one of the heroic Marmelos, but can't get both. I was trying to say, there's a decent infrastructure here. A barracks. Slightly off-centered. Monster. A couple archer ranges there. Don't know if it's worth bolting a heroic Marmelo. But then again, I don't know what he should bolt. He's a Caladrius, so I don't have to worry about bolting a Promethean. That's probably not a good idea either. A guy gets automatons of Promethean, right? I forget.
Yuji. Skopos.
Marmelo 6 damage here.
Bureg.
Not too many Marmelos here. Does heroic fire one of them. Has to fight around the counter. This extra more Minotaurs will cause some issues. Just scouting stuff. Red will win the fight. The counter is firing away. This Ascension Tower is not upgraded as well. Minotaur does knock around these ghosts a little bit.
Herr Joseph.
Let's get the town bell activated there. Provide a good defense, but you can with everything nearby. Restoration utilized there, that both does go down. And keeping everything locked in there will cause some issues for Blue, economic issues. Another citizen gets gold. Many blue citizens are going on down. happens if Nino's not being searched? We do have the carnivore and gaping medium hoplites. Caladra is also causing issues. Jason Hercules here. They do go in for Carnivora. Carnivora does go down. Metal's getting good damage on these hoplites. The more these villagers are going down, got another min call here. More assistance going on down. And looks like Buddha's back in the game there. This Angrade saying, "Thank you for watching. On to the next replay." Got 2 replays remaining. I'm pretty sure a lot of these replays I'm been casting are tournament replays, but either way. Greetings everyone, and great here for another Age Mythology replay. One on the right side as the blue Thor. We got AOL Matthews. One on the left side as the red Raw. We got Forever Till Dawn. Monument of the villagers being built. He polished tasked the pharaoh to empower the monument to get the AoE empowerment. Though right now, actually empowering the town center does improve the food drop off these villagers. Doesn't improve the production rate, because the pharaohs cannot improve the production rate of villagers. Villagers are specifically excluded. Does do the AoE empower there. When I say AoE, I mean area effect and not Age of Empires. Got the copper upgrade dwarves. Goats being summoned back home. Got some obelisks being built to torment his opponent. Other side's queued up a god just yet. A minor god. Or the hippopotamus being eaten. One of the most dangerous animals in the world. Now do you have an age up? Got Ba, give access to the Wadjet, and more importantly, to the shifting sands, if I remember correctly. I don't think Wadgets are good. I just don't. It feels like the disintegrate too quickly. They're basically Egyptian equivalent to the Troll, but at least the Troll got a pretty good upgrade. While the Wadjet, yes, now they can do poison damage, but feels like they do less AoE. Yeah, I don't like Wadjets. But the Shifting Sands ability is probably what makes that god very useful. Shifting Sands give you a lot of utility. Even now, Wadjets, the only good at is range from its unit. Their damage output is horrible. Look at that, 1.5 attack speed. That is slow. That's effectively the same DPS as just 4. I think Slingers have higher DPS than that, or equivalent DPS. So that's about. Sorry, I had my phone ring, you may have heard it. The troll is going to be healed up by the healing fountain, which is very nice. Decent amount of damage there. The Watchers only have ×2 damage multiplier versus myth units, unlike the troll, which has a full 3. It has the same attack speed, but higher damage and higher multipliers. Of course, less range. Watchers here in pretty good number. 160 health, 150 wood, 50 favor. 160 wood, only slightly more expensive, and the same amount of favor as well. I'm just not impressed by Wadgets. Now, we do now have the Dwarven Breastplate now being researched. Maybe that poison effect is something I really need to pay attention to. Doesn't say how effective it is or if it even stacks, but even then, most time damage over time effects are not that useful in other Age of Empires games. So that one did receive a miss. Let's just try to keep an eye on this guy. That damage, it looks like it does stack, but the Healing Fountain is here. I mean, the Healing Fountain may be a good counter to the Wadjet, as well as the Troll. I'll have the Electrum Bullets, giving the Slingers plus 0.5 divine damage per attack, as well as improving their damage output from all attacks by 10%. Raiders trying to go on in. Villagers here almost done eating berries. Got some goats here. Down south there's some untamed goats. More berries here to eat. This map's a little bit sparse on food. A good amount of food up here, so as well as the map. Red's now advanced way forward. We've got a good number of production structures. Got Red's going for more slingers, since that a little bit of divine damage, they become a bit more generalist. Now Red's army has quite a bit of range to it. Watch is 18 range, Slingers 17. The X-Men is what, 8 range or 10 range? But Red is deploying more Wadgets. Nice thing about ranged myth units, they tend to survive much longer due to the fact they're in the back line. It always feels good to use ranged myth units. The raiding cavalry down here is still moving down. Took a bit of damage from those Watchtower. Does claim 2 the goats. Slinger, however, may claim some goats. Does claim 1. Another goat has been claimed. Does claim the goats there. He can task them back home. They get them a husband. He may have husbandry research. 182 food, 194. Yeah, it looks like he does have husbandry. Do now shifting sands here on top of the dwarves. Does get some good damage there. And maybe I'm mistaken about the poison damage. I don't really rate poison damage highly though. It's better just kill your units, your opponent's unit outright, rather than try to slowly poison and beat them to death. Now more trolls here. Barak is almost complete. Getting access to the battle board. We currently have 3 trolls and now a battle board on the field as well. And Dwarven Mine has been established, giving 3,000 gold. That is what, times 2 at the rate? I think just at a fast rate, not necessarily times 2. A number of slingers on the build queue. A good idea not going to go throwing axemen against them. Though there's a large number of axemen here as well as going axemen against them. Medium soldiery. Oh, he's also going for some Bodhi. Around. I think they're trying to take the officers right there. There's no more villagers on that gold deposit. All things increasing the infantry and hero move speed. Battle board fucking. Boulder does miss. I'm a little bit curious. Build fort now being built. We now have Sobek being researched. Get access to laser crocs. Here comes the raiding cavalry.
Skip.
Get splash damage on everything there. Shifting sands costs 50 favor, which does not have enough to shift sand. Flame weapons are incredibly powerful, and it is primed, ready to go.
Skipan.
Right now, Red does have a larger army, value-wise as well. Both sides have similar villager counts. Build 4 is a good defensive placement. Now, the raw player has each an up going for copper weapons, going for the heavy slingers and heavy spearman. There's the rock. The rock's not going to be super useful. Could be a decent scout. Sobek here, or Petsuchos. Gotta upgrade the Pet Sobeks. Good damage there. Large spearmen now being put on the field for red. No heavy infantry yet for blue. No fort and under fire. Buffing around. We've got now the raiding cavalry pushing around. Flame wedge is now activated. Sorry about that. And here comes the locust. Decent damage there. The damage is going to be useful. Catching 15 off. Raiding cavalry pushing forward. Gets good damage. So he gets good damage on the full maximum. Another fortress with Gobi. The Gobi, of course, are anti-human unit. They're not really a backbone unit. Bulls be overran. Red's able to come forward. A couple of PCs as well. Bulls do go down. Lauren does crush one. Red took some damage there, falling back. Took a bit more damage. He also has a twice mounted village, or has a second villager cube go in. Red only has to be one. Another plow being refreshed by blue. These towers pretty forward. They're good in siege weapon AC push. One Wajak is remaining. Roll does go down. Looks like the Gobi are trying to focus on the Wajak. And raiding cavalry, everything's straightforward. Red may stay in the fight.
Skip.
Raiding cavalry not super healthy.
Skipan.
Red is out of food right now, so more village is a bit of a problem. Battle board now being queued on up, more raiding cavalry, more irrigation now being for red. Got some berries there, might as well clean them up. So, okay, yep, got some sort of replay issue. There's food there, eat it. And it's also some baboons. That's also food, or monkeys.
Enrage.
They are delicious as well. I wonder what monkey meat tastes like. It's now going for... Ooh, maybe a little bit desperate if he's going for the rain god powder now. He has hardly enough farms to make that warranted. Yeah, maybe more of a desperate raid to get his food. Gotta go for some third archers, which is basically down to archer.
Into you.
Right now they're just medium, not heavy. So it looks like Thor's not going to transition to a Berserker build, which Third Archers would be a good unit for that. They're mounted archers, so they get plus 25% damage for infantry units, plus they have good damage. Their attack speed is a little bit low. They have good range. Quite a bit heavy in wood, and this map is not as rich in wood, but plenty for them to still utilize. Taking out some of these dwarves. It's ballistics, however. And another dwarven gold mine has been summoned somewhere. Raiding cavalry trying to pursue.
Integrate.
Great archers, they have 5 move speed versus 6, so raiding cavalry will catch up to them. All these units take out some of the various units here. Ox cart does go down. Here and there just cause some issues.
Get it.
Barrier's not being cleaned up at a slow rate. Too many villagers there. Heavy infantry now search.
Into you.
No heavy chariot archer just yet. We do see the bronze weaponry, however, for blue. Got gun number axemen here to counter out the berserks. They are just medium axemen, however.
In
Just
wait.
a little bit stuck there. Does have support of the fortress here. Just trying to wrap focus down. Slingers are trying to spit damage here and everything else. Does get outside the town so they're using mercenaries.
Good.
It does go down inside the gold stronghold.
Enrage. Gary.
We have not heavy throwing axes here. Those lose the town center. Those the town's not too different at the moment. Got more heavy berserks and we can raiding cavalry to shoot on up.
Enrage.
More throwing axes being deployed in the field. Tower is almost down. Could just use the meat shield at the moment, so it does go down now. And right now, Red's almost cleaned up that gold deposit. There's plenty of gold up there, and so is there, but a bit more closed. Down here as well, there's plenty of resources on the map, just a matter of not of getting to it. Council is surrounded by farms. We do have now a hill fort being built here, but
Into
he's
you.
to buy his own units, so he's not actually building. And we've got some dwarves here, advancing forth to the gold mine. Ox plus probably in bow. Another red council has been built. Fairly focused on the battle board.
Good.
Some of these camel riders, more counter cavalry unit, which is a good number of raiding cavalry warranted. Another gold mine's been established somewhere. The Pharaoh does stay alive. There's the dwarf mine. The rock is way down here, spotting some of these guys. Now I do have Tyre being researched. Axis Defenders, Wolf Brood. Probably immediately when he ages up, he's going to go for Fimbulwinter. Now have the Heavy Camel Riders and Dark Waters. Copper sheet or bronze sheet. Red doesn't really need to get shield upgrades. It does have copper shields. Doesn't need anything more than that. Only thing that does range damage. Throwing Axeman doesn't do range damage. Only the Gobi and defenses does range damage. Could be largely ignored. Ooh, bad formation there. And the Trader just took some damage. He's going for a large number of military units queued on up. He's at max out villagers, so he could probably set up the queues. When he engages with his next attack, he's probably going to activate Fimbulwinter. What's this reason? Berserker Gang gives life steal for his berserks. And now we do have Osiris being researched. Give access to the son of Osiris as well as some mummies. In this situation, mummies actually may be useful. They do have an AoE cast. I wonder who got the... Right, doesn't appear to have gotten any relics, so some of these relics down here could be still utilized. Battle Boar there. Battle Boar looks like get picked on and off. Camel Rider does go down. As soon as he gets back off, there's Fimbulwinter. He may just need to hit the town bells, get everything inside. But the wolves will be everywhere. The wolves are everywhere at the moment. Blue's front line, or Red's front line set disintegrated, but he does this against the side of the Nickel Stronghold. 45 pounds are being researched. Maybe he'll save it, he does have a small kitchen force seated. Council's not returning research, so Blue's Council's okay, not great. Red hopefully he's getting his economy back up and going. Got some Axemen in here, loving Axemen. That can pop out on the far side. Let's pop them out at least. Osiris is not at full health. If the priest can just heal him up before he gets upgrades, Osiris will probably be very useful. Because Son of Osiris will retain the same amount of percentage health. It cannot be healed. There's the locusts. More Axemen, no research. Ray does have a good amount of gold and other resources. Well, he has a good amount of other resources. Looks like the locust does eat the monkeys. They were delicious. Nickel Stronghold here. Go scan the inside of it. Red Evil down here. Just need to clean up Eric's. Go up with Siege Tower. Oh, he lost this town foot as well. Was that from Fimbulwinter? And his Venomous Villagers here may go down. The mummies engage. I see a number of points picked up. Son of Osiris has been drawn through. Even at full health. The Mega Ultron will be in front of you. Wolf Fruit does go down. Got some production here. Blue has less military. Red. He has good amount of production here. Hopefully he has this levy and conscription first. Ooh, he got a good number of mummies as well. They do have a time life, so they're not permanent. Champion chariot archers, heavy barracks, heavy cavalry, as well as the iron upgrades.
Enrage.
Good chain lightning there, gain some free kills. Does take some free damage there though. It does matter for the Son of Osiris. Looks is going to focus on Son of Osiris, but he made this his entire arm because of that. Right, looks is going to engage. Now Berserk's trying to focus down some various stuff with Son of Osiris. Son of Osiris can consume. He's going to actually use the attack move over here. Great Archer's going down. That looks like the Son of Osiris will be jumped by the Berserks. Or actually going to even more trade archers as well. More mummies from point of view. I think mummy is probably better with the build than trying to get more Son of Osiris. Mummies can be pretty nice. When you now put your entire army into minions. Levy of Longhouse.
Into you.
Remember raiding cattle here, which won't cause some trouble for Red.
Garrick.
Or what type of spearman upgrades he has at the moment, but he's going for some heavy spearmen. Everything now charged before. Flaming weapons with skin, that's going to cause some huge issues, but the mummy got a pretty good AoE cast there. Got 2 mummies on the field. Also on Axeman, and I think the flame weapon's just going to fly to force his way through.
Into you.
Your armor being reached, and looks like Red does back the game. As Angry is saying, think of watching on the next replay. One last play at the store. So let's take a look. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Mythology replay. Spawn on the south side as the blue Thor. We've got AOL Matthew. Spawn on the north side as the red patron goddess. We got Dust. Hippopotamus now being eaten. When it comes to relics on the map, we do have adamantine Ingles, we do have Karma's necklace, and Fetters of Fenrir, as well as, there's the last relic, the blue crystal shard. Also got the Mormon Army research going. There's goat there. More hippos being cleaned up. So we got turkeys and berries, of course. Temple now being built, as well as a house. There's the temple. And going for the Hammer of the Thunderer. And we got prosperity being researched. Maybe I'm just aggressive play and collected that much gold. He's going for a basket, access Sphinx, which does require food build. I'm not sure what he's gold. And he's going for a fast castle. Or maybe some sort of weird market play. Guess we'll find out soon enough. He's really trying to collect that gold, going for that's what he's doing. A fast town center.
Yo!
Perseer does destroy the obelisk. Now has sacred casting, proving gathering rate of all food. There's the troll there. A lot of infrastructure being salvaged down there. Red's of course going for the secondary wave, which won't be vulnerable to them. There's a Sphinx. Friso should be fine enough to engage these Hersiers at range. Sphinx could keep his distance and tell some riddles. Getting a lot of bonus damage there. Goats migrating to this town, so it looks like. 4 being streamed there. That can cause some issues for Red. Going for Obelisk there just for better spotting. Obelisks are pretty cheap. One idle villager, nothing too significant. Lose not straightforward with a good number of berserks. Throwing axemen and Hersiers. An axeman would be a good counter to all of that. Maybe a handful so you can start with throwing axemen as well. Either way, it looks like the outposts have focused on the throwing axemen, which is very good micro there. So it may have been just all the other units were too targeted, so it may have been auto target there. Lumber camp is being empowered, but there's nothing, no lumberers there. Should empower the towns for the villagers' food drop off. Raiders rolling. And since that sentry tower is completely encased by housing, he can't save those villagers by getting inside. Mark established the front line. Blue has a lot of forward infrastructure. It also does mean the priests, or not priests, the Sphinx could advance into engaged opponents' stuff. A lot of infrastructure here. He's running a lot more defenses. Red is currently pulling up nothing. It's going for the Creo Sphinx, which does melee and hit. He has nothing to stop this army from advancing. Secondary towns are on fire. Does get garrisoned by some villagers. At 20.4 damage. Rio Sphinx down here. Handful of units here. But now we're near enough. Gold mine established. Villagers try to back away. No, this is up here. Good migrate to these hippopotami. Hippopotamuses. Hippopotam people. Cavalry and Throwing Axe will be queued on up. And now we do actually have the age up, so that's what the patron goddess player was eyeing. Going for the Scorpion Man, as well as have access to the what's it called, Ancestors, which tumble quite low for Eclipse. But will he get it time? 75 more seconds. Maybe the Pharaoh can't help empower that, right? Those strength inside the town center, Rivers defense. Got a granary here. Of course, destroying this town center will reset the age up. Also queued up masonry afterward and has a paid in full. Evacuate the town center, trying to get that repaired on top. Real Sphinx engaging. Trying to prep the town center. He needs that age up, and he's immediately pop out Ancestors and Eclipse. He's pop it out. Say got the age up, but at what cost? Because this will give him defense, but he's now out of town center as his economy is reinforcing his opponent. And this one just needs to back off, let time out, and then clean everything up. Red area now needs to do a lot of stuff. Going to town center now.
Go.
We're fighting near the healing fountain, not a bad spot. Does have, of course, these trolls helping engage these minions. And yep, rushing for that combination did not save Red. Now he has no way to defend himself. Do monuments improve favor generation while in Eclipse? I did not realize that. Something probably for a retold rather than regular Age Mythology. I think my parents' house still has the gold edition Age Mythology.
Into you.
Spearmen and soldiers here. There's way not enough. He needs priests, he needs spearmen, and he needs axemen. He also needs more villagers. Nickel Stronghold will of course get an extra defense this region. He does not have masonry. Masonry is queued on up. He's trying to turtle in even harder. At this point, right, he may need to go for a village center if he can't establish a town center. This one may be safe enough by being not visible. Villagers here and no longer have any more food there. Need to go for the hippopotamus. Yeah, at this point in time, he needs to get more village production going. He needs either a village center or this town center here. And the raiding counting in the region, so that's not really a possibility. He's going to the various food deposits, trying to find where those villagers are at. He's going for cave trolls. Troll is forming even harder. He has a good number of trolls. Temple trying to reestablish. Of course, praising the patron goddess is not allowed here. This is YouTube. Not sure how Twitch or Rumble handles that. Oh, Twitch is probably very fine. Probably promotes it. Rumble is just free speech, so Paul doesn't care. I got chariot archers. Chariot archers are nice, but right now they're just medium, not heavy. And raiders would be just fine against them. He does have the Pharaoh empowering the Mythology Stronghold, which should improve its arrow count. Who's not falling back, unlike how much defensive capability Red has there. So Red has managed to block down. Tempo Gold there, of course, that's very exposed. If Red scouts it or Blue scouts it out, he's done for. Villagers here, which Red could actually get some villager snipes. Nothing up here other than a lumber camp, so lumber around. More priests. Those are quite wounded, so priests won't just heal them up. Now, try playing those hippopotamus, though. Looks like they bugged out a little bit there, not auto-collecting nearby food sources of hippopotamus. The Red needs to get that fixed. He's probably too busy microing down here. Blue's losing a good number of villagers. Now Red is ahead in villagers. But here comes the counterattack on this opponent's villager line. The problem is not being collected on top, but these guys are also exposed, vulnerable to the raiding cavalry as well. Camel is not a bad idea. They're a counter cavalry unit. Medium versus medium, exactly the same damage and DPS. Of course, ×2 attacks or ×2 damage multiplier. Camel Riders do have a little bit more health. They both have low hack armor, but more in favor of the raiding cavalry. Now the Baragi Church. Give access to the battle boars and everything heroic age. We also got heavy chariot archers. Flame weapons there. He's also shooting forward over here. Those should go down. Those will go down. Big stronghold does have masonry, it does have more health. Camel or chariot archers do have good range, and camel riders are advancing. Big strongholds now down the top. Oh, does the priest and the fair on the side. Big stronghold here. Priest, there's a lot of trolls there. He's about to put some battle bull as well. That is a lot of trolls. I don't think I've ever seen that. Camel Riders being trolled at the moment, and the priests are getting some hits there on those cave trolls. This looks like I'll be the front line for a chariot archer. We have some range. The chariot archers have 20 range, so they both have pretty good range. Priests have decent attack speed and good against Smith units, that's about it. They have 100 health versus 120 health for the chariot archer. But since they're not classified as range units, it says hero has a range attack, not a range unit. Means these raiding cavalry do not do bonus damage versus.
Enito and Ridge.
Not sure where the Pharaoh's at the moment. There's the Pharaoh trying to help empower the hippopotamus. Red does have a village advantage. The archers moving around, raiding cavalry moving around. The Albas will torment him no longer. Raiding cavalry will hit those villagers. Here comes the Into. There's not even a watchtower upgrade. These archers will get some quick work. They have 14.3 damage. And the dwarves have 60 health. This may be a big problem for Blue. Now, Blue's economy is disrupted, and almost half of it, I would say. Inner rights now being researched. Hold as Pharaoh damaged by 100% against Smith units. That's not bad. Raiding cavalry straight forward, picks off that one raiding cavalry. Has enough units of one shot raiding cavalry, but that's dead end. Antis undead. Even the hippopotamus won't cause mobility issues. He's completely back in the corner, so he's going to have to stand and fight. It looks like red may win out. Won't be if be a hero plan. After all, those are heavy units versus medium units. Big gold stronghold being established over here. Got a good number of trolls, the troll's opponent. Good number of villagers may go down. Got the priest and the pharaoh. The pharaoh will go down. Definitely also nice little units to engage them with units.
Into
Trade
you.
archers not advance way forward. Maybe missed opportunity. Even just a move to last no looking dwarves could pay some dividends. There's quite a bit here. There's also what? 17 villagers inside of here. These villagers will make them equal at the moment, which is not great. Priest gets some damage there. Trying to take out some of the trolls. Other villagers down here, and they're gonna have no escape if they get spotted. More medium raiding cavalry, so red needs to get out some more camel riders. More camel riders, but they're not getting camel riders the most. So it's supposed to be equal fighting against the medium raiding cavalry. Oh, does find some dwarves here. And the Middle Stronghold may actually paying
Into
off.
you.
That masonry is actually paying quite dividends right now. I still stand by the fact I think you got that research too early, because queuing it up after you got your age up when you're under attack is probably not a good idea. But right now, it's being very useful. More camel riders there. We'll take some damage. Another ancestor covers those.
You need to.
Those just run. Those from standing fighting.
In which
They have a very nice amount of health. Maybe not nice enough. And it looks like the ancestors will allow them to hang on.
Into you.
Saving
in which
15? Maybe?
In wedge.
Oh, 17 potentially?
Greg
Without a food over here, there's a single goat or a handful of goats you can claim from, but that's about it. Red needs to get another food source going. There's some berries here in the middle of this opponent's infrastructure. Berries here, but it will be spotted. Yeah, Red needs to get that food fixed. That's actually a good amount of food at the moment. Maybe just it's gone old. Maybe even get the age up and go for bringing some beers. There goes the ancestors. Maybe sell off 2,000 wood and get his age up going. Good, hop out there. All these guys still idle there. You can at least start clicking up those goats. Two villagers idle. That effectively the economy is not the same. All those villagers are idle. Not a whole lot of berries there to clean up. There's 300 food there. It's actually the crocodiles here provide more food.
you need to.
And the goats.
Greg
Ugh, I don't like seeing. I'm keeping going back there because not seeing that stuff eating anything is a bit of a problem. Almost down. Heavy raiding cavalry now push way forward. Not a whole lot of stuff here to stop them. More camel riders. They're being tested on those goats. He knows about them being idle. think right now Red is going to be running out of steam. He has no food source to claim up other than a handful of these crocodiles. One of those berries is a core food source, so the crocodiles. Yeah, Red is really running steam quickly. He has way too much wood. Sell off 2,000 wood. Village is not idle here. Gold as well. This is not feasible to claim. He has got a Miggle stronghold near that
Image
region.
erect.
He loses a handful of villagers here. And those villagers do go. Has a lot of raiding cavalry moving
Into you.
down. Gold being claimed on up. Mine camp here. There's not
Great.
enough villager sword space there. Raiding cavalry closing in all angles. Nice pop out there. That's
Correct.
one way to get the villagers safe and sound. All those villagers just idle there. Not enough camel riders here. Our camel riders are pretty heavy in gold. Doing gold. 120 is now the cheapest moment. He's out of food and now out of gold. He saw 5,000 wood. Oh, he's got boiling oil. Is actually making good use of it.
Into you.
So just backing him off from Those trying to repair up the Miggle stronghold has 8,000 wood. Which of course he doesn't need gold to repair up structures, but that's still just way too much wood to have in the beginning with. Miggle stronghold looks like we'll be safe, but we'll lose some villagers for it. Those counts pretty even right now. Now have the bronze weapon research. And right now, in order for Red to get farms going, to get specifically farm, he needs gold. He can't use wood farm, he has to use gold because it's Egypt. Either get buildings for free or pay gold for it. Nothing else. Or in the Miggle stronghold with a bit of favor. The monuments also cost food. Try and prep on this side. Flying around the roads. Maybe at this point in time, we should get out a couple portable batting rams. The gold stronghold does go down. Ornaments do cost wood. They're not great, but it's a resource he has in nearly 10,000 worth.
Into you.
And these villagers have ran out of wood to collect on up. Else there. See, down south, I don't know if caravans are going to be useful. Doesn't have any initial resource of throwing the caravans. Triple. Ugh. He's sending a raiding camp here to scout out the food location. Thinking like, oh, there may be some villagers here, and we'll find trade. I'm assuming you saw that. Yep, he did see that. Yep, upon seeing that, it's like, oh crap. He's trying to get up trade. Best stop that. More raiding cavalry, very nice. Dwarves migrating away from the wood deposit. Dwarf does go down. We also now have tire queued on up and being researched now. We will lose a handful of dwarves, but has a superior number of villagers.
Win.
There's now going for more chariot archers. Still needs a source of gold. It is mostly a wood-based resource, but needs to sell off 5,000 wood. Yeah, I think I feel like I'm on a broken record now. He doesn't even have a villager queue going. Ask these guys to eat crocodiles. They are food.
Tilbuin.
Does spot some of these units here. Boulder does not connect.
Skipan.
And cavalry trying to raid the trade. I don't think there's a single trade on the field. Markets are free, so I don't have to invest much resource into it, just time. Time they can spend time collecting up wood. Not the fortified town centers, there's Age Up. And upon seeing that, right back to the game. Zangray saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next one. So that is my last replay in my folder, the cast replay. So that will be my last cast for tonight. So everyone, thank you for watching. Have a good